Why is it that no matter how much you earn, there's still nothing left at the end of the month? Why does money seem to disappear faster than it arrives? And most importantly, how do you finally stop wasting it without feeling like you're punishing yourself? Today, we're not just talking about budgeting or cutting coupons. This is about taking control. If you stay with me until the end, you'll not only know where your money actually goes, but also how to keep it from slipping through your fingers. And you won't have to live like a monk to do it. You'll still be able to afford the things you truly love. And I'm also going to give you a quick 60-second test to see exactly how you've been treating your money. Let me start with a story. A friend of mine, let's call her Sarah, once told me she had no idea where her salary went. She wasn't rich, but she earned well, enough to save a few hundred every month. One day, she printed her bank statement and almost dropped her coffee. Tiny transactions everywhere. $4 here, $8 there. None of them big enough to notice, but together, over $600 a month. She wasn't broke because she earned too little. She was broke because she bled money without noticing. The truth is, most of us are Sarah. And wait until you see what happens when you track your own spending for a week. It's eye-opening. Before we can save, we need to find the leak. And here's the first uncomfortable truth. If you don't track it, you can't control it. The time you spot the leak, you'll want to plug it immediately. But how? Keep watching. For just 1 week, I want you to write down every expense. No categories, no fancy apps, just raw numbers and where they went. Why? Because you'll quickly see the things you don't think you spend money on, but actually do. And here's a small hook. When you see that number at the end of the week, you might feel two things, shock and motivation. That's good. And remember, I've got a short self-check coming up later that will tell you in seconds whether your money habits are helping you or holding you back. Every time you spend money, ask yourself one question. If I buy this, will I still be glad I did a month from now? This single mental trick can save you hundreds. Why? Because most wasted money comes from impulse spending. The little dopamine hits that vanish faster than they appeared. If your brain says, probably not, that's your cue to walk away. And by the way, if you're thinking, but it's just a coffee, remember Sarah's $600. You might be surprised how one simple question can change your spending habits overnight. Here's where it gets interesting. Most people save what's left over at the end of the month. And you know what's usually left? Nothing. So flip it. The day your income hits, take a set percentage, 5%, 10%, even 20%, and move it to a separate account instantly. Treat it like a bill you must pay yourself. Because if you wait until later, life will find a way to take that money from you. Here's the part people love. Yes, you can still enjoy life. Saving isn't about suffering, it's about priorities. So choose 1 to 2 things you truly care about, travel, books, dinners with friends, and spend freely on those, while cutting mercilessly on things you don't care about. That way, you're not depriving yourself, you're simply aligning your money with your values. And don't miss the quick quiz I'll give you in a few minutes. It's a fun one, but it might reveal why your wallet feels empty before the month ends. You get a raise, and suddenly, your needs expand. New clothes, fancier dinners, maybe even a bigger apartment. This is called lifestyle creep, and it silently eats your future wealth. Here's the challenge. The next time your income goes up, keep your expenses the same for at least 6 months. Bank the difference. Watch it grow. And see how much faster you hit your goals. Saving isn't just about numbers, it's about motivation. If your reason is weak, like, I guess I should save, you'll give up the moment temptation appears. But if your reason is strong, I want to buy my own home, I want to retire early, I want to feel free, saying no to small wastes suddenly feels easy. Alright, quick test time. Grab a piece of paper or just keep track in your head. Answer yes or no to these 5 questions. In the past week, have you bought something under $10 without thinking twice? Do Do you know exactly how much you spent in the last 7 days? When you get paid, do you spend first and save what's left? Have you paid for a subscription you haven't used in over a month? If your paycheck came 2 weeks late, would you be in trouble? If you answered yes to 3 or more, chances are your money is quietly slipping away, and we're about to fix that. Money is a tool, not a goal. And the real freedom comes when you know you control it, not the other way around. So here's the final question for you. A year from now, do you want to be in the exact same place? Or do you want to look back and thank yourself for starting today? Choose now. Your future self is waiting.